Welcome back to Debris Girls.
A podcast dedicated to all things trash.
Uh, this week we're going full trash mode and we're talking about petty, ridiculous, overly specific opinions that we will defend to the end. You know, the ones that like make people side-eye you, but you don't care because you know you're right?
I'm not petty.
She's not petty. We're going to find out by the end of this episode just how petty
I think there's a
Alex
difference between
is.
perfection and petty.
Oh, that might need to be a discussion later.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay, well, let's dive in. We're about to make garbage opinions look good.
Also, there's a cat.
There's a cat. He's
making himself at home here. His name is Musy. And so, say welcome to Musy.
He's officially part of the trash heap.
Yeah. Might be the mascot at this point.
Oh, he might be. We should get him a little bandana that says Debris Girls.
Aww.
He'd wreck it.
Okay, anyway.
Anyways, okay, so Alex,
Sharon?
you know what trash hill you'd die on?
No, you go first.
A trash hill I'd die on. As I just got back from a trip that involved airports, I would say that I really dislike it when people speak on speakerphone or FaceTime in public. I don't need to hear your whole entire world. In fact, I think you should be exiled from society.
Yeah, just speakerphone is one thing. Like, why does it have to be on speakerphone?
I don't know.
Like, do you not know how to talk on the phone regularly?
And why are you holding it like this?
And then FaceTime is a whole nother shabam. You know, I think the acceptable version of that would be headphones. What are your thoughts on headphones? Because you still don't hear the other person talk.
No, I hate it. I don't want to hear.
So you just don't want to hear anybody have a phone call. So it's not even about the speaker or the FaceTime. You just don't want anybody to have a phone call.
I don't want anybody to. Yeah. Okay.
I think like it's extra annoying when you're in a doctor's office and somebody is talking on a speakerphone.
Right.
Like it's awkward. It's quiet.
Yes.
And you're like, and I feel that I'm rude because I'm eavesdropping on their conversation when I was taught not to.
Oh.
But yet they're displaying it for the public.
Yeah, no, they're the rude one. They're the rude one.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a place and time. I don't know. I hate it. I hate it, and I think those people should disappear.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Yeah, that's what mine is. Our first segment is going to be all about that idea, planting our flag in the landfill, I titled it. Oh. So it's like, we're staking our claim on this one, and it's
This is my landfill, don't mess with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got it.
And so you heard one of mine, and I thought I would share a couple other ones that I have, because there are some that, like, I don't know. I don't think that they're too petty. I think that everybody should live by them, but I've learned into my adulthood that it's not true. The first one is that the corner brownie is superior.
It is, because it's chewy.
Right?
In a well-cooked brownie. If the brownie is dry and no bueno, the whole brownie is no good, so the corner piece isn't going to save you. On a good cooked brownie, the exterior corner piece is chewy, and it's like nice and nummy on the inside.
No, the corner piece is always superior.
Even if it's a crap brownie?
Well, it's the least crappy part if it's a crap brownie.
So what are your thoughts about 2-bite brownies? The whole thing's edge?
Yeah, it's fabulous. It's the best thing that was ever invented. Nothing but edge.
Wow, yikes.
Okay.
Sharon likes nothing but edge.
Oh, no. Okay. That'll be a soundbite.
Yeah, somebody's going to like that one.
Do you have one, or do you want me to go again? Because I have a few.
Yeah, you go again. I'm not very good at this, because, again, perfect.
You know what? I have one for you. Let's jump ship to what I think is one of Alex's petty opinions.
Roast. That I'm perfect.
Narcissism. No, not at all. What I actually think is hilarious is how upset she gets, irrationally upset, when people say things are ours when they're really just mine.
Like when they're mine?
You know, when it's like someone says this is our thing, and it's not. It's your thing or somebody else's thing. Right. So
there's nothing to be irrational about here.
But sometimes you get really irrational when it's not even your thing you're defending. Right?
Give me an example.
Like, so if somebody was to say, hey, where did our coffee pot go?
It's my coffee pot. Nobody lives with me.
Right? But like, what if somebody was like, oh, I'm trying to think of a specific example, but you go off when this happens.
Hmm.
Like if someone's like, where's our, I don't know, I think something in the shop, where's our blah, blah, and you'd be like, you wouldn't get mad to their face because you're perfect,
Yeah,
but you
obviously.
would have a rant off later about it.
Hmm. I think this is fake news.
It's not fake news, you guys.
Hmm. Like, I realize I'm possessive over things and very particular.
Yes, you are. But is that part of your perfectionism or is that your pettiness? I think that's the real debate of this, then, maybe.
I'm perfect.
She's petty.
I'm perfect and everybody else sucks. That might be the definition of petty.
I don't know. Or perfect? Could
Perfect.
be either. Oh, she has some work to do.
I'm going to stake my claim.
Okay.
I'm putting my flag in my landfill here.
Perfect. Okay, well then I'll talk about the things that I don't like.
Well, I'll come up with some.
Okay, this one is relatively new, but I've learned that it is in fact a hill I'll die on. I actually learned this yesterday. When I sneeze, there are only 3 acceptable responses. Bless you is always fine. The second one is, could you not? And the third one is, way to keep the devil out.
For those of you who don't know, the reason you say bless you, and you can Google this, the reason you say bless you is because the devil is trying to get inside you. So you say bless you and you chase the devil away.
Yeah.
That's a legit thing.
So which I learned from Alex.
Yeah, and she didn't believe me, and she went to church. I didn't.
Yes.
But, so that is an acceptable answer. But why do you hate sneezes? Like, what about excuse you?
Yeah, I don't. So yesterday, I sneezed, and a kid said something like that, and I was like, what? That's not how you respond. And I got really upset. I was like, these are the right responses to a sneeze. And then I informed him. That's absurd. I know it is, but that's what makes it petty.
That's your hill to die on, I suppose.
And so now the kid was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, choose one of these. And he's like, I think I'll say, way to keep the devil out. I was like, I think you should.
Well, like, and it's a nice historic lesson, I think.
Right? Yeah. I've informed so many people about that. Because I think
and nobody knows. Well, it is. It's kind of a fun, fascinating reason. Because, like, I'm not religious, so for me to say bless you, I'm like I go with the norm.
Right.
But for me, excuse me would be what I would want to hear.
Well, and I tried to, like, get away from bless you because we have students from all different religions in our thing. So it'd be like, we don't say bless you. But then I was like, but everybody says bless you. So there's no way to get away from that one. It's my least favorite one.
It's boring.
And so I used to, when a kid sneezed, I'd go, shh. I would be like, right? Or I'd be like, please stop. And then I was like, well, that's just, I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But now, and I'm okay still doing those things for when other people sneeze, but when I sneeze, those are the only 3 acceptable responses that I want. It's true. And then the last one I thought of today is when people put their phone face down in public.
I do that sometimes.
I think it's the sussiest thing ever. Why? Why are you doing it?
Well, at trivia, so I don't cheat. Because some people pick up their phone during trivia.
Put it in your pocket. Like,
but if it vibrates,
who cares? If the whole point is that you're not going to look at it, why does it matter where it is? You can tell it's vibrating on the table.
What if all my boyfriends are texting me?
Right. Right. Just put it in your pocket and enjoy that ride, I guess. God. Zip, 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 zip.
Put it on ultra vibrate in public.
Oh.
I don't think that's a thing. I think that's for OnlyFans. It's not for YouTube.
Free girls OnlyFans?
No! Not yet. I'm not desperate yet. Close. I was this close today at work, but not yet. One of my pet peeves that I will die on, when people are late.
Oh.
I think that it is a sign of disrespect to my time. So if you are late and you do not give me fair warning of it, no, unacceptable.
Is this case? So I have a follow-up for that because I tend to be in the same camp, but for me it has to be like repeated lateness. Like I'll give you one freebie, but if you're perpetually late, you are trash.
Yeah, I don't care for it. And I think that, like, I do have a couple friends that are always late, and for some of them, it's, like, I guess I accommodate it now. I'm like, well, I'm not going to leave early because they're not going to leave early. So then we just both arrive late. but
yeah,
I really
yeah,
don't like it.
I don't like
And
that.
I actually really struggle to be late. Like,
Yes.
I will be that person that's like got a 4 o'clock doctor's appointment. I'm sitting in the parking lot at 3:30, killing time on my phone.
Yeah.
Because I can't
be
late.
late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and as somebody who has a lot of social anxiety, I get somewhere 5 or 10 minutes early. And if the other person is showing up 5 or 10 minutes late, that is just 20 minutes for me to convince myself that this was all a cosmic joke and they're not coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And so I just I just sit there in like full blown anxiety, being like, should I just leave? Will I look worse if I leave? Do I eat by myself? Does that look pathetic? Like,
Yeah.
right. And so when people are late, it really is a trigger for me.
Yeah,
I
don't care for it.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, segment number 2.
Hey, wait, maybe I have another one.
Oh, you have another one. Well, you were like, I can't think of any because I'm perfect. Oh, now here we go. Okay, I like it.
I gotta dig deep sometimes. Okay, another one I have is, and this is probably what you're referring to about, like, well, I don't really get what you're saying about the R's thing, but when everything should have a home. And when people don't put the thing back in the home, like, how am I supposed to find it?
Yeah, I agree.
It should go back to the home.
It's also like cleaning up after a job.
It should go back. Yeah, well,
right, they're connected, right?
Well, yeah, I like that the garbage goes in the garbage, and then all of a sudden the space is clean. But the thing should go back to the home. Everything should have a home, and maybe that is a disorder that I should talk to my therapist about. But needless to say, when somebody borrows something, uses something, and does not put it back in the home, that drives me nuts.
That's fair.
Not okay. Okay, on to segment 2.
Okay, segment 2 is our trash or treasure.
Oh.
Right? And so we know how this works. I'm going to say things to you. You're going to trash or treasure them. We'll both trash or treasure them, and then we get one defend.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So these are going to be, so what I did was I Googled popular petty opinions.
Okay.
And I wrote down 6 of them. And so
right.
we're going to decide whether they're trash or treasure.
Okay.
Okay, number 1. If you order a steak well done, you don't deserve the steak.
Okay, wait, and I'm determining like
whether that's treasure, you agree, or trash, you don't.
Treasure, petty opinion?
Yeah.
Treasure, petty opinion, that person should.
How do you order your steak? Oh wait, we're not discussing.
Yeah.
Not discussing. I agree. That's
rare
treasure.
Is the only way to order it. Medium rare.
Peanut butter straight from the jar with a spoon, never a fork.
Peanut butter from the jar is trash.
Peanut butter from.
Friends off.
What?
I think we're breaking up.
I think treasure.
Okay.
Okay, this one I found interesting. Skipping the recap or the theme of the TV show means you don't really love it and shouldn't be allowed to watch it.
That is a trash, petty opinion.
Defend that.
Well, if I'm sitting there for 6 hours watching the same show, I'm not going to watch the recap. I just saw what occurred.
Okay, fair. But if it's like a weekly show,
okay,
do you watch the recap?
Absolutely, because my memory is no bueno.
No bueno. Okay, fair. So you sort of.
But I don't agree with the opinion that you don't really love the show.
Okay, fair.
I would actually say if you love the show, you shouldn't have to watch the recap.
Oh.
You should be able to be the recap.
That's actually a pettier opinion.
Well,
I like it.
Sorry, no, it's perfect opinion.
The perfect opinion.
The right opinion.
That's going to come up later for sure. Leaving someone on red is the first step to ghosting, and that person should be dropped.
Yeah. Like it's.
You agree?
I agree with that opinion. So it's
treasure. I think that's trash. Only, okay, you know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I feel like if there were scenarios behind this, but if it was like, is it repetitive or is it a one-time offense?
Oh.
If it's a one-time offense,
I don't know. These are not my petty opinions. These are the internet's petty opinions.
Oh, the internet is.
This one, avocados are just overpriced butter.
100%. That is a great petty opinion.
I'm
going to actually start using
that one. So true. And then
they taste like butter tastes way better. Anyway, we're not supposed to talk.
Then avocados?
Yep.
Yeah, I hate avocados. I strongly dislike
I like
avocados.
Guacamole.
Well, yeah, but that's like...
It's the only appropriate place for an avocado.
Yeah, that's different. Avocado salsa. That's fine. That's what I call guacamole. Okay, anyways. Double dip equals social exile.
Trash.
Do we have a double dipper? Oh.
In my close circle of friends, 100% we double dip.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Not in public.
What if it's
not
like a Christmas party?
Yeah, no.
Not okay.
Gross.
Okay. Okay, I would agree. I think we agree on most of those. I
Yeah.
think we're pretty similar in our pettiness. I think that's why we get along, except for the peanut butter. We might discuss that more
I'm not
later.
a peanut butter person, so that's why.
Like ever?
My peanut butter goes rancid. I buy the littlest jar, and I just don't eat it quick enough.
Not even with a banana?
Ew. Never once.
You've never had peanut butter with a banana?
That's wrong. Bananas belong as bananas.
Huh. I'm learning so much in this episode. Huh. I like peanut butter. Okay. Segment number 3.
Okay.
Is plant that flag and stay on that trash pile of petty. So how do you defend your position? So you've got this opinion, someone comes at you and they're arguing with you. How do you, like, gracefully and maybe even with a little bit of pettiness put them down?
I know how to do this one.
Okay.
So if somebody comes at you and they disagree with your standpoint, you go, I hear what you're saying, but it's just wrong.
Oh, I like it.
Like, you agree with them,
yeah,
and then you say no.
Yeah. So
and you don't get into an argument, because if you get into an argument, then you get heated.
Right. So
you just go like, I hear what you're saying, but no.
So I say something similar to that, but it makes me look a little bad. And the first I say, I'm not always right. I'm not always right.
I am always right.
Of course you are. And then I say, but I'm saying you're wrong. So not like necessarily I'm right, but you're definitely wrong. But in this stance,
you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah, I guess that may be like, I feel like, yeah, it's the same thing.
It is, yeah.
It's like bringing the guard down just to slap him in the face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like that backhanded compliment kind of thing, right? Yeah. I like it. Number 2 thing we think you should, like, reply with is, I didn't choose the trash life, it chose me.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna forget
I like that one.
Though.
Yeah, I'll forget it too. I'm gonna try. And then the third one, which I do use all the time, is this is how I choose to live my truth. Right? And so it's just like, it's the same version of I'm doing it my way and I'm right, and it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, I actually feel like I'm very pathetic at responding to that. I just buckle. Like, I'm talking a big game tonight, but let's be honest. I'm like, oh no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'll just cower in a corner now. That's actually what happens.
I do not.
Yeah, you don't.
No, I don't. But I absolutely am gonna pull out some of the, like, yeah, I didn't choose the trash life, it chose me. I like it.
And I feel like that in some scenarios, like when people are just so, you can't talk them down. Like, you just can't. Like, they're on this till, and sometimes you just have to walk away and be like, that's fine.
Right, because that's their petty hill to die on, right? And so when you're at absolute odds, you just walk away.
Yeah.
Maybe. I wouldn't. I'd try to carve them down that hill.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
Oh, it's interesting.
I don't have time for people like that.
Like me? Or like people who are arguing with you?
People who argue with me. Well,
you just walk away.
You're debatable. Depends on the day.
It's fair. It's the peanut butter, isn't it?
Depends if your microphone's attached to a necklace.
Okay, so another petty thing about Alex. She'll bring up that mistake over and over and over.
It's because I'm a Scorpio.
I know. It's true.
Once you burn me once.
Right?
Shame on you, I'll never forget.
Never forget.
Hashtag never forget.
Never. Yep, okay, I got it. She's a Scorpio. Another petty thing about her, she blames her astrology sign for everything.
No, I embrace my astrology sign.
I mean, she embraces
You're the one making it negative.
I feel like when I do things really well, you don't bring them up over and over again.
No, because your ego is already massive. Why would I make it bigger?
She's not wrong, folks. Okay, well, there we have it. You've seen our pettiness on display.
I feel like I peaked petty today.
You did. I can't believe you came and being like, perfect, and we're leaving with which one of us is pettier.
She's got the bigger ego.
I do have the bigger ego. That's definitely true. But I don't know that that makes me more petty. I feel like behind closed doors, you are one of the pettiest people I know, and I love it.
Yeah, I probably am. And what really fuels it is that I'm perfect.
Is, right?
What it comes
perfect
to.
In public, petty.
My opinion is the right opinion, and that's all that matters. Might not say it to your face, I guess.
Not saying I'm always right, but you're definitely wrong.
I'm really not that bad. Sorry, folks.
Okay, so what's your petty hill? Do you agree with Alex and the peanut butter, or are you on Cherry's side here?
Tell us
in
your
the
petty
comments.
thing.
What is your petty thing? We want to know. If you're brave enough,
Yeah.
put it in the comments. And until next time, stay petty, stay messy, and never let anyone push you down that hill.
Peace.